Dude, I remember being at the Nashville Fairgrounds as a kid when, you guys, I came one night when you guys wrestled the Road Warriors there, because that was my other shit, was the Road Warriors. And oh my God, the Fabulous Ones and the Road Warriors. Oh my God.
That's what I said. Sounds like me. I go, I love the Road Warriors. And this is when we were over there working for Jarrett. And I go, I love the Road Warriors. I love the Road Warriors. I don't want to work with them, but I love them. And then somebody came up with a bright idea to bring them to Memphis, which was, the beginning of a long run with Hawk and Animal, and even carried it to AWA, carried it to Puerto Rico, ended up going into some serious, money drawing in Chicago and places like when we were working with them up there. But it was almost like a game to me every night. And who's going to be the smartest, me or them? And actually double crossed them twice, once in Minneapolis, and I double crossed them in Puerto Rico. And oh my God, I had to leave the country in Puerto Rico because Hawk wanted to beat me up. And in Minneapolis, they had invited all their friends from the gyms there. They weren't really from Chicago. They were from Minneapolis, and all their buddies from Minneapolis showed up, and now they work with the Fabulous Ones, these two gay-looking guys from, with all this shit on and everything. And they're the badasses, and we go out there and then outsmart them. And then, oh my God. I mean, the first night was a nightmare. When Hawk came to the ring and he goes, "Fuck Vern Gagne, we're not doing the finish," and I'm not really focused at the very beginning of one of those kind of matches, so I'm bouncing around looking at everybody and kind of sizing everything up, and I go, "What?" And he thought I meant like what, like a smart ass what?
Yeah.
What? No, mine was, "What'd you just say? I never heard that in my entire career. You're not going for the finish when we get in the ring." And so anyway, the match, you can watch it. I take a pretty good ass kicking for most of the match. Then finally tagged out with Stan, and it just got out of control. And I grabbed a chair and said, "Memphis, here we come." And rolled back in, and Hawk did not want to sell the chair, but I was shooting with the chair because I had to make a stand.
Yeah.
This is the funny part. We went back to the locker room, and here come Vern. Vern screaming, "What the fuck was that? That wasn't a finish. What are you guys doing?" And I got to be honest with you, Wolfie and Jimmy, the pop we got from the audience for just having the balls stand up to him was unbelievable. But there was a battle royal on the end of the night. And I go back in the dressing room, and then the babyface dressing room at AWA was all shooters. They were all badass. I mean, Brad Reingens, he was in the Olympics. I mean, Billy Robinson, Kurt Henning's dad, Larry the Axe Henning. And when we came in, they gave us a standing ovation for the match because they saw what happened on the monitors. And I go, "We ain't going back to the battle royal." and they go, "What?" I said, "Hell no. Hawk's going to want to beat me up out there, and he can do it, and I'm not going. I'm smart enough to stay right here." And Larry Axe said to me, he goes, "Kid, just come with me and watch what happens." And I really didn't want to go because I didn't know if he was ribbing me or if it was going to be something good. Right. So I get in there, and it was like Larry Axe was my dad. I was like, I'm with my dad. Forget Stan. He's not tough. This is my guy here, So when we got in, when the Warriors came and they come in, Brad Reingens hooks one of them, and Larry Axe and all these guys are stretching him and pushing him around, and they're going, "Don't fuck with the Fabs." And I'm going, "Whoa, all right." It's like the movie The Wanderers. I'm going like, all right. So anyway, they kind of like respected those other guys. It wasn't so much us, but they kind of like mellowed out real quick and go, wait a minute. These guys aren't, a threat. They're not trying to tell you what to do. It's not their business. If somebody tells you what to do, it's their business. You do what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway, a lot of guys never got that. I remember Hawk said to me one time when we were having a little discussion about matches, he goes, "What's your win-loss record?" And I looked at him and I go, "My what?" And he goes, "What is your win-loss record?" And I'm going, come to think of it, I think I lost a lot more than I won. And he goes, "We've never lost." And I go, "Well, you don't really have to lose tonight. I don't really care." I mean, I don't have somebody out there in that audience that needs to see me win. So,
yeah. This has been a James Rock Street production.